everything sort of connects through CDK to get into our financial statement and get posted. So there's a lot of functions that are really back of the house that are very problematic now. But for a consumer, we can still fix their car. We got to do some, handwritten paperwork. We can still order their parts and get them delivered. We can still sell them a car. We can take their trade in and pay off their trade in. All that stuff just requires a little bit more work. It's the people who've been around longer, the guys who have maybe a little salt in their hair like me. We remember how to do it before the computers too. It's just like a few more steps and a little bit more time. But we do have workarounds for everything. Like we're doing contracts by hand, which, there's guys that work with us that have, never submitted anything except electronically, and there's some guys who did it before who know how to do everything by hand. So we're taking that knowledge of the people, like I said, who've got maybe a little more experience, and going back to the basics and getting things done and trying to not let it affect our customers too much. I think there is some lost revenue from the standpoint of a more complicated deal. Let's say somebody owes a little too much on their trade-in and their credit score isn't perfect. That what we do have a system to call it into multiple banks, but that's something that's taking a little bit more time than it should. Things like that might slow down a deal that might normally would happen in one day. It might take a day or two to get that deal completed.
Is it the mirror that's cracked? Or I gotta go home. I gotta go home. Where's Porter too? Yeah, they let him go because of production.
And it'll be different for a little while, but we start to appreciate the those how much the computers make our lives easier too.